for the traction arm, you want to make sure and go ahead that the passenger side is the shape of a lowercase h. While on the driver's side, they told me that the traction arm is actually supposed to be pretty much lined up like this. They said it's going to be a backwards lowercase h, I guess. Side traction arm, this just takes a 17mm bolt. I have a breaker bar right here, so I'm going to go ahead and break that bolt. Alright, so I broke the bolt. It's pretty simple to take that bolt off on the rear traction arm. So what you're going to need to do is just get a regular wrench and socket and just loosen this bolt. This bolt's on there very, very loose. So I like to loosen this bolt off first because it's the easier one to take off. Alright, so now we're going to be getting onto the other bolt down here. Now we're on the second bolt of the rear traction arm. This bolt right here, it's a 17mm bolt as well. It's kind of hard to get your breaker bar connected to that. So what I did was this torque wrench. So I set it to about 720 inch-pounds. If you don't have enough leverage with your hand, sometimes I like to use my foot. I'm actually gonna tighten this torque wrench just a little bit more and see if we can get this off. I'm gonna use my foot as leverage again this time. There is another bolt behind here. That's a 17, so just get yourself, use like a ratchet like this and put it behind the bolt so that way you can loosen it. Alright, so now that you finally have both of the bolts that are connected to the traction arm off, you can finally pull from the top up first, and then it's gonna come right out just like that. Alright guys, so now that you have your OEM traction arm off, make sure your aftermarket one is the same exact length as it. Make sure that this doesn't go past 3/4 of an inch and this doesn't go past 5/8. If it is, then you're possibly going to break your rear traction arm. Also, doing this makes it easier for you to drive on your way to get your alignment, so that way your car isn't moving side to side and that way your car is drivable. So we're going to go ahead and show you how to install the SPL rear traction arms. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this bolt in there. And then now we're going to go ahead and try to fit this traction arm in there. Seems as if it's still a little too long. So I'm just going to keep on twisting it until it fits. Alright. Traction arm is finally on there. Okay, so now that we finally have that screw off, all you have to really do is just put this spacer right here and then put this on there like this and just tighten it on there, tighten this bolt. And then now, make sure to tighten down your 17mm bolt with 53 foot-pounds of torque. Once you hear that click, it's done. And now we're gonna use our Allen key. All right, so now we're gonna use our Allen wrench and we're gonna tighten down these Allen keys. So just make sure it's in a spot where your person who's aligning can align the vehicle. Personally, this is the only spot that I can think of that will work. So that way when they're trying to align it and loosen it, they have great access. And then there's two more right here, so we're gonna just tighten those down. You only need to tighten them down to about 120 inch-pounds, so don't tighten them too tight, just enough where the arm is not going to alter its adjustments. All right, so now we're finally done with the vehicle. All right, so the only thing left for me to do is put my wheels on and tighten up my sway bars, make sure to put my sway bar back up. And then after that, I'm gonna be taking you guys with me when I get my alignment done. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to film them doing the alignment on my car, so I'm just gonna give you guys an overview about how my car feels on the road after we get the alignment done. Specs, and honestly I really need an alignment bad. It looks like I have a bunch of like positive camber on this side, and then this side kind of looks like the same, and horrible toe in, like a terrible toe in. So hopefully we can get that fixed once we go. My alignment is so bad, I'm crab walking at around 30 miles an hour. This is terrible. Guys, how bad my alignment is. Watch this. I'll let go of the wheel, watch. I don't even have to turn right, it just does it for me. Woo! Oh God, I thought I was gonna bomb it out. All right guys, we finally made it. We're at Vortex Motorsports and walking in. All right guys, so I have some good and I have some bad news. So the good news is that my car felt so much better with the SPL rear camber arms and rear traction arms, and my alignment was fixed all the way around. But the bad news is what happened afterwards. I'm not even sure if I was gonna include this in the video, but you can tell I have my airbags went off.